Well, I think a lot of these guys just are bi. Like, I think that maybe they are just bi. Because they're like, no, I don't. I like trans women are women. I'm like, right, but the part that you really like is
the dick.
Gagging on that cock. So, like, you know what I mean? It's like, you're bi. If you like, suck up trans women all you want, but you're bi.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad.
To drag out whores. No. So your parents are like rich.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone told me that the other day, but when I didn't realize
only
that.
one of them is. The other one, dirt poor. I send her money all the time.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Why is your dad rich?
He's just started a bunch of companies.
Oh, cool.
Like, he's always starting a new company or becoming the CEO of some. He's very like good at stuff that he does.
So you were just kind of like a rich kid in Seattle, like in high school, killing it.
No, because I went to different high schools often. I went to a private Christian school until freshman year. And then I was so sad there because all my friends went to a public school. And so I begged my parents, my mom mostly, I begged her to let me switch to the public school. And then I just got like a crippling oxy and heroin addiction. But
sophomore year?
Yeah, I started like doing drugs freshman year, but like sophomore year. So I was one of those kids that would get sent away all the time. So I like ended up finishing school. I went to one of those wilderness programs where they like zip tie you.
Did they kidnap you in the middle of the night?
Kidnapped. I've been kidnapped multiple times.
You've been kidnapped?
Multiple times, yeah.
Wait, and is every
Spencer,
time?
I love you so much. I love that he's been kidnapped, like Paris Hilton.
I've been zip tied, like taken through the embarrassing thing where you're taken through the airport, zip tied, and they're holding onto the back of your belt.
Like
I've been that guy.
Your dad's like really rich to have you kidnapped.
Yeah. Literally, he paid to have me taken.
That's
So how many times have you been kidnapped?
I've been kidnapped twice,
Okay.
but then I've been like muscled into rehab other times, but kidnapped twice.
And the second time you were kidnapped, you were like, yeah, whatever.
No, the second time I was so mad. It's always ex-cops. It's all ex-cops that do this work, or like veterans, you know, because it's like, what other job can you do?
Yeah.
So they do that. It's like be a bouncer or kidnap kids and take.
Once you've had as a cop, once you've had a little bit of power, they're like, I need something.
And they treat it that way. So I was so mad the second time, and I was also just so strung out. And I was like, dude, I'm not using. And I had track marks all over my arms, and I'd like been slicing my wrists.
Oh, for attention?
No, I was just really sad.
Oh.
I cheated on my girlfriend. She found out and started sleeping with another guy, and I felt like I was the victim.
Yeah.
And you know what? You want to know what's funny?
Seattle.
You want to know what's funny? I didn't carve her initials into my arm. I carved his. I don't know why.
That's
to this
crazy.
day, I don't know why I did that.
Wait,
what were his
that's
initials?
So gay.
Yeah, and he's a real problem.
I know. I'm obsessed.
I
I
haven't told you this.
I'm obsessed with you.
Here's the thing.
I do a podcast with him too. It's a history podcast.
What?
Yeah, and here's the thing. I know, of course, you don't know about it.
podcast?
I've been keeping it a secret, but he
By the
showed.
way, I thought about starting my own podcast, and Colton was like, "What?"
But it's a history podcast.
Okay.
And nobody watches it.
Okay.
But he
and all that could change.
He showed Dave J his dick because he thought it was funny, and I go, "Show me your dick. I think it's funny."
No, it's
I
not.
know.
No.
I think it'd be hilarious if you showed me your dick.
We were talking about this last night because someone was saying how he would take his dick and balls and then show it from the back. Remember, you were saying that you would show Dean that.
Yeah.
And I said,
Straight
like,
guys love this shit.
I go, it's straight guy lore, and I go, guys never did that in front of me because like when I was in the room, they were like, don't do it in front of Dylan. It's not funny anymore.
And I go, it'd be hilarious. Show me your dick. He goes, no.
Colton, no, hold on. That's not what I did not just say no. This is what it is. So Colton, and I've been really processing this because Colton said that it was homophobic that I show straight guys my cock sometimes, but I won't show it to him. And I've really been thinking about why this is, and I think I have it dialed in. It's not homophobic. This is what it is. So, like, let's say if I wrote a rap and recorded it on my laptop, I'll be comfortable playing it for you guys, right? And I'm gonna play it for Jimmy and be like, listen to this rap. But if Jay-Z walked into the room and was like, what are you listening to?
I'm not Jay-Z.
I'd be like, no, but you spend a lot of time around cock.
Oh, so
Jay-Z spends a lot of time in that world. So the second he comes in and goes, let me hear, no, play the song. I'd be like, oh, no, it's nothing. It's nothing I want to play for you. I think that's what it is.
Stop. Do you show it to straight guys because you're like, I have a big dick, LOL? Or do you? No.
No.
Here's what it is. Dave kept saying, you won't do it. Pull it out. You won't do it. He leaves that part out. And so I pulled out, by the way, just the head.
Oh.
Just the cap.
I hate that.
Microdose. You know?
Yeah.
Just the cap to feel loose. That's
you do it like because they don't want to see it.
I don't want to see his dick.
Yeah, you keep asking me to see it. What
No,
do you mean you
because
don't want to see
I'd
it?
look.
I know, because you wouldn't do it.
You ask me to
won't
show it to you, and
do
you
it.
ask Brandon Lejeune to kiss you every podcast.
That's
a
crazy.
recurring thing.
That's crazy.
And you go, you won't, but if you want a job, you will. That's what you say.
Yeah, I do that. Because whenever he messes up, I go, God, this is gonna be. You're gonna really have to let me suck your dick to make up for this one.
Let me suck your dick.
That is so true, though. It is just not funny when gay guys are in the room.
Yeah, but I think that's why. I was
Yeah.
trying to process why
And I
it's
actually
not
think
funny.
it's okay that it's not funny because we do want to see it.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, you do. It's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see Jimmy's.
Thanks.
No, I don't want to see Jimmy's either.
I'm not a shower.
because Jimmy works for us.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'd be inappropriate.
You ever seen the movie Waiting?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we were talking about last night. Yeah,
Okay.
that's his signature move, right?
It's not my signature. I just have done it.
Oh,
This
okay.
isn't a thing that I do all the time.
Last night you guys were kind of saying it was.
Dean said, listen, Dean was irritating me. And so once in a while, I'd be like, hey, Dean, look. And my balls would be. It's, by the way, it's not even what I like to do is the tuck. I actually don't even like to show people my opinion. I think the tuck is a very fun move.
Yeah.
And I also think it's very straight to do.
I agree.
Because like, oh, you like pussy? Well, check this out.
That's
and then
so
I show
funny.
It to him. So
Are we allowed
Get
to
a load
show?
of this.
Are we allowed to show that on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hilarious if you could do it.
got some shows coming up.
No one else in the podcast game is doing the talk. Okay?
No one's doing the
No,
tuck.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
you
doing
would-
that a lot.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it.
Do you do it at home
do
when
it.
no one's around?
Absolutely.
And you look in the mirror and you're like, one day.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'd fuck me.
Chris Farley
Yeah.
used to do that all the time too. He would tuck, and then he would have people walk in on him, and he would yell at them, "I was born a woman! I was born a woman!" Yeah, it was
Wow.
like Norm Macdonald, Lorne Michaels, like all these people.
That's good. I like that comfortability. Yeah.
We're all comfortable.
Yeah.
So kidnapped. When did you? When? How far did they take you? It sounds like they were taking you on a
Oh,
plane.
and you, like, love drugs.
Utah. Well, first time I went to Malibu. Each place I went to was very different. My parents kept trying different things. They sent me to like
Passages?
the nice. No, it's called Echo Malibu. I don't even know if it's still around because it doesn't fucking work. It was so nice. We had she was like a runway model masseuse named Jacqueline from France who would come and give us massages every Friday.
Yeah.
It was just not like it. Rehab does need to be some like really like brutal self-reflection, and I was like, oh, this place rules. But I also hated it because I just wanted to be back home.
Yeah.
So the second time they took
Well,
me to
not back
Utah-
home in that warm embrace of heroin.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you know what's funny? That first rehab I went to, it was a 30-day treatment center in Malibu. I stole money from one of the kids there and put it in my DC shoes.
So smart.
I snuck into the sole of my DC shoes so that I knew I had $60 when I got out so I could buy heroin immediately. So the whole time I was just lying through the thing.
Can we
It
go
was like-
back? When did you start doing heroin?
I started doing oxys when I was like 15.
Okay. Seattle rich kids. Yeah, they're doing.
We loved it.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, they're so
And you're
great.
like going to,
$70 a pill.
And you're going to like grunge shows.
$70 a pill.
Absurd.
That is
saffron price.
That is that is insane. Because I had my chest. I had an indenture test and popped it out. I was on morphine for a week, and then I was on Percocet for about a month. And I wish I had known those prices.
Oh yeah.
I would have definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing them.
But this is for the high. They had to be like the 80 milligram, and they don't have any filler because the reason you pay more is you can smoke them. So they reformulated it like right after I quit.
I will
And
say this is why kids shouldn't be in cities because
Kids all should be rural.
It really I'm from
Milking
a
cows.
small town. It was like we're just smoking weed, and then like eventually everyone started doing heroin. But like you was doing oxy. It's a little bit harder to get it in a small town. I think.
Totally, yeah. But
You
then
know?
meth is a big thing in the small town.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Just a small town girl.
That's so. You were 15 doing oxy, you loving it.
Loved it,
You and
the
your friends are like,
best.
what are you guys doing on oxy at 15? Just like laying around?
Also, totally. Watch.
Yeah, it was
watch
like an-
Lost.
Yeah.
And people
Opium den.
imagine that it's more like, ooh, the high-speed lifestyle of a junkie. That's like
No.
Keith Richards did that. I just
Yeah.
watched Lost, like
Yeah,
Halo.
yeah.
Also, because my dad was wealthy, every year, this is when like there was a new iteration of iPod every single year.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started, I had just a plethora of just every generation of iPod.
You just-
to
you
go and
started
pawn.
selling all the
Yeah, I
iPods?
sold some portable DVD players, cams. I didn't have to start breaking into people's like houses and shit for like a full 6 months. I was living like a king for the first 6 months.
You were breaking into houses?
Yeah, yeah. Sure, that's where all their things are.
Yeah,
People keep
no,
all their
for
things
sure.
in
So
houses.
you
Yeah,
went
yeah, yeah.
from like you went to scumbag real quick.
Yeah.
Oh
for sure.
wow, that's so
Well,
interesting.
and were you like?
Did you love it?
Did you somehow like?
I mean, yeah, it was the darkest time of my life, but it's sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And how are you getting into their house?
Just breaking a window.
Well, because like you live in a nice neighborhood, we didn't lock our doors.
Yeah, we would do cars a lot. So I was always
That's like the bling ring.
I was like too scared to ever break anything. So
Yeah.
I was just a big try and handles guy. And if nothing, like truly when you're like a lock, who's this gonna keep out? Me. Like if it didn't work, I'd be like, I guess like I'm not getting in tonight.
Yeah.
You know, you would go and try like door handles to cars a lot and just wait for one to be open. And then I remember stealing like people's tape deck because I just feel like I saw that in movies.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, like crack addicts would do that, but they're not worth anything. So there was a period of time where I just had like a duffel bag full of people's tape decks. And I'm like, all I did was just like, I pranked them. Like, you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can't turn
Yeah,
this
yeah.
into anything. I just ruined their morning.
And
What
how
was
did
the thing that you were pawning most often?
Tons of like iPods and DVDs. You could go steal a full DVD collection and you would get $1 per DVD. If you could get like a Band of Brothers box set, that's like $7.
Did your parents at this point know you were on drugs?
Yeah, they kept.
Yeah,
sending
yeah,
me
they
away.
kept on
Yeah.
kidnapping
Well,
you.
no, I know. But I guess I'm like, how long did it take them to figure out that you were doing drugs from when you started to when they first started sending you to rehab?
They knew I was experimenting for a while, but once they started finding like freebase foils for Oxy, they sent me pretty quickly. Like maybe like 2 months, just organizing it. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Organizing it.
Yeah, you got to find the right place. All of this whole industry is also. I did need to be sent away. I get it. I was a problem.
You're like Drew Barrymore.
I don't know the reference. What?
You don't know who Drew
You- Drew
Barrymore?
No, I
was?
know Drew Barrymore.
Oh, she
but-
also was like, I know they hurt people, but you know these camps saved my life. You know?
Oh, really? Oh, did you get sent?
Yeah, she was kidnapped, sent away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me and riding in cars with boys have
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
life experience. That's amazing.
And Paris Hilton. That's what her
I knew
whole-
that one. Yeah, now she's a DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Now?
Yeah.
yeah,
She has a lot of jobs.
Yeah,
She has a lot of jobs.
She's a bit like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think
great.
DJ is like her main thing. Though.
No.
she's like a
No, right
musical
now it's being
It's
a
been
mom.
mom.
She's who's her
Well,
baby
act-
daddy?
She got married.
She got married.
who?
You
To
didn't see
a
the wedding
long family
photos?
friend.
No.
And actually, I will say that people online are saying that she doesn't really see her baby because it has a flat head.
Oh,
People are saying
what?
that- People are like seeing her baby and being like, the head is flat because she lets it lay.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll the baby, Paris.
Yeah, so people are like, no one's hanging out with Paris's baby. It's all for pictures. But I don't know if that's true, and I love Paris.
No
I would
one's
never-
hanging out with Paris's baby. I dated a girl with a perfectly flat head because she was Polish and she was like, we just like don't know to roll babies in Poland.
Whoa, did it freak you out?
Yeah, I hated touching it.
What do you mean you got to roll?
Yeah, like if you like touched the back of her head to like kiss, it felt like you were holding a book.
I did not know you have to roll a baby. What's a roll?
Yeah,
of a
because
baby?
Their
Or just
skulls
hold
are
them
soft.
in a different way.
Yeah.
So they just
If
lay
it
on their
lays
back?
down, you'll
Yeah.
like go flat. Okay, wait. Where were we with the? That's
don't know.
crazy.
But yeah, I would get.
So
I'd
what's
get-
the last rehab
Did you
went
fucking
to?
rehab?
Yeah, I mean, in high school, I was always sent to all boys ones. The last rehab that I went to,
Did you fuck it at the end of the all boy ones?
I did not fuck
I
at
bet
any
you
of the all-boy
showed them
ones.
your dick though.
That was a lot of that. A lot of that. A lot of jerking off in the same room and.
Was that huge at rehab? You all the guys were jerking off in the same room?
No,
your private
just your
Christian
roommate,
rehab?
because you have roommates. So like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just in there, like, and you can hear their little blanket going, and you go, "Well, they're gone. I might as well," you know, because I can use their sound to cover up my sound.
That's that's how that works.
I
Yeah.
honestly, I didn't jerk off in the same room as my roommate because I felt like it would have. I was like, I think 8 years older than him, and I just felt like I would have
Yeah,
been.
well, there you go.
Yeah, that's
I just felt
crazy.
like, I mean, he was still 24, 22, whatever, and I was like, I can't just be like the gay dude jerking off. Like, and if you want to come over here, son, like it felt gross.
Why does it? Yeah, it does make it so much
yeah,
more.
I
fun.
was like, oh, yeah,
the
you
gay
wouldn't
dude jerking off, and he's 8 years older. How old are you at this time?
30?
Rehab.
Oh,
rehab.
So you had a 22-year-old roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's such a problem. He's just so tired at group the next morning. I didn't sleep at all. Colton was jerking off all the night.
It's not part of my addiction. I wasn't doing cocaine.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm wrong.
You were like
You have all these
15.
new chemicals flooding your brain because you've been off alcohol and coke for a week. Yeah, I know
Oh
that
wow!
well.
And how long are you at rehab these stints?
30 days. When I went to the wilderness afterwards, I went to boarding school. I was there for like 9 months, and then I ran away.
You were in the wilderness for 9
No,
months?
I was in the wilderness for 3 months, and then I was at boarding school for 6 months, and then I ran away. I got a Christmas visit. I earned a Christmas visit, and then on the last day, I'd coordinated for some friends to pick me up, and then I turned 18 before my parents could like get me to do anything.
Oh, and then they can't do anything.
Yeah, once you're 18, all they can do is leverage. Like, we're not going to help you, and I was like, you're already not helping me, so you don't have any leverage on me.
Are you close to your family now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Love them.
They're
They're
like,
so proud.
Thank
of me.
God.
They think I'm the shit. They think I'm so cool.
Well, you've come a long way.
Yeah. My dad, is so proud that I do stand. He loves it because he's also super conservative, and conservative dads thinks that I'm like a freedom fighter.
Yeah.
Because I'm the last, I'm a vanguard for free speech.
Yeah.
But he also doesn't know any of my material, so people will ask him what kind of jokes I do, and he's like, oh. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to go to one of his shows. He is real, like, anti-PC. I mean, he really lets people have it.
He has no idea.
No idea. And then I had somebody say, like, yeah, your dad told me one of your jokes. And I froze because I was like, I know he doesn't know my joke, so what did he tell you?
Yeah.
And it was just some, like, hack Jimmy Carr joke about kids in Africa with AIDS.
Oh, that's so
and I was like,
funny.
I got to clear this out. Don't tell people, because
He's
the
stealing
subject.
jokes saying that you're doing it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
great.
What bothers me isn't that, like,
He's
the
something
subject
about the
ma-
pudding. I don't know. He just is on and on about the pudding.
Yeah, he gets about pudding and giving women Spanish fly. I don't know. No, but what bothers me more, I'm like, don't go telling people I do like hack dark one-liners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's creatively I was offended.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Wait, Spencer, I'm curious. When did the heroin stop? And you told me a story about you going to a boxing camp.
yeah.
It's probably my
That was
favorite
recent.
story.
That
That's
was
recent?
recent, dude.
Wait. When did you get off heroin? Yeah, what's the timeline
I
of
got
that?
off. Here's the thing. I got off heroin at so many rehabs later. None of them ultimately worked. I got off heroin like when I was 21, and I just went and kicked. My mom was living in Portland at the time, Pearl District. And I went and I kicked there just cold turkey. It was the most miserable couple weeks of my life. And then I immediately just started boozing a lot and like smoking a ton of crack. That was how I got off heroin. So I would just wander around like Old Town Portland.
Yeah, that's
right?
bad.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would wander around there just like
I
so
will say
drunk.
though, if you're on drugs, Portland is a great place to be because it's so scenic. It makes you feel like a real drug
everybody's
addict.
doing drugs.
Everybody's doing
Yeah.
drugs. It's not a big deal. Like you can smoke cigarettes. There's neighborhood bars you can go hang out at. Like it's a great drug city.
Yes.
And
And,
actually,
you
right-
could find crack immediately.
Oh yeah.
You just literally, and I know this isn't, maybe this isn't PC to say. First black guy you see on the street, you ask him, and I've never had to ask twice.
Let me ask you a
I've
question.
never had to ask a second guy.
Let me ask you a question.
Just saying, if there's a black guy in Portland,
Well-
and he's on the street and it's
Wait,
1 a.m.,
I'm
he
gonna-
has
but-
it.
Okay, yeah,
I
it's
was
getting
gonna
very specific, but also
Yes.
like you can normally tell a crackhead from a not crackhead.
Yeah, I was doing it just on color alone.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
good.
And I'm not saying that, but that's just how it worked in Old Town Portland, specifically at 1 a.m.
I agree, and I want to ask you this question. And I think, like, listen, you're in Portland, you're smoking crack. Don't lie. What have you done that's gay?
yeah.
Like, let's get it out
No,
of the brass
it's funny
tacks.
because actually I have a vivid memory of this because all of those like few weeks are all just like it's like glimpses because I was boozing like heavy because of I couldn't stand to be in my own skin for more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And but I was like adamant on I'm not gonna do heroin. I won't do heroin because that's the thing that's had me
I'll
hung
smoke
up for a long
crack,
time.
but I'm
I'll
not gonna
smoke crack till the cows come home, but I'm not doing heroin. So I remember going out and just smoking crack at a bus stop with all these like homeless black dudes.
Your
And then-
friends.
new friends.
Yeah.
You make new friends. That's the thing. Because I had to get rid of the old friends because they were bad influences.
Yeah,
They were doing heroin.
They were doing down.
So I made new friends.
New me is uppers only.
My new friends are just 37-year-old toothless crack addicts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can just imagine about crack. Heroin's so bad for you.
Man, you gotta get off that shit.
Hey, congratulations. I heard you got 1 month.
Yeah. I'm getting a chip. He gives me a little hit of crack for my 1 month. No, but I remember like I traded my mom's like iPhone. You get so desperate on crack,
Yeah.
like more than any other drug, and it's so immediate. So it's
Yeah.
like you're smoking. You run out of money, and it's only 45 minutes have gone by. So then you just start trading. It's like, what would you give me like half of a hit for my shoe? And I had my mom's cell phone on me, and I was like, can I trade? And I was trying to trade it for like a bag. You know, and everybody's like, no, fucking stop at. They're starting to get pissed at me. Everyone's turning on me.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm about to get the shit kicked out of me. So I was like, will you give me like one more hit? Like that's how desperate I was. I just
Yeah.
traded my mom's iPhone, and the guy ended up giving me like 2 hits off of his crack pipe. But I think it was that same night.
Does this have snake on it?
Yeah, but, yo, you gotta unlock it. But hold me. Let me see. But no, I remember I ended up at this guy's like shitty, weird like project apartment. It was a white dude, and he was a meth dealer. And I was coming down really hard off crack one of these nights, and it's probably like 5 a.m.
I'm scared.
And I actually, this is one of the worst memories that I have, where it was just like, it was a scary place. It was dark. It was shitty. It was just me, him, and this like old guy who was just sitting there smoking cigarettes, not talking much. And this guy's tying off, like shooting meth, but he sold it.
Shooting meth?
Yeah. So he had a bunch of little bags. I still don't know how I met him or how I got there. So this is just like a glimpse that I have.
We're probably from one of your friends at the bus stop.
Yeah, somebody introduced me. I was like, hey, you got to meet my man.
Yeah.
How do I
He's
get
selling his mom's phone.
That's so crazy. He's like,
Yeah, he's got iPhones for cheap. You got to meet this guy.
how do I get there? Hop on the bus.
But he goes, and I was coming down like really, really hard. Like I'm gonna kill myself coming down off crack. And I was like, can I please have a hit of meth? And he goes, no. And I go, please, no. And that just goes back and forth. I'd be like quiet for a bit, and then I'm just like shaking. I'm like, can I please just have like one hit? Like I feel so bad. And he's just like, get money or fuck off. But I'm just like in his place. I'm like, why am I here? And then he's like, he shoots up, and he's just, dude, people shooting meth are scary because he's like shark eyes.
Yeah.
It's like he like turns into like a predator in every sense of the word. It's like he has no emotion. He's just flooded with all these endorphins. And then he's like, I'm not gay. I never do this, but I'll give you a shot of meth if you suck my cock. And then I remember thinking about it, and I was like, absolutely not going to do that. And I did ask. I was just like, what could I get for a hand job? And you know what, dude? This cold-blooded motherfucker, he goes,
Nothing.
And so I left. I didn't do it. But that's like one of the worst memories. It's a
Let me
nightmare.
tell you something. That's straight. Okay, to be addicted to crack, begging for meth, and he won't suck his dick. That's a fucking heterosexual
I don't
man.
want it. That's not going to be the first one I suck.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? If I ever suck a dick,
was
it
he
won't be his.
I mean,
That's so
otherwise
funny.
attractive man?
No.
In like you would have fucked him in like a scary ex-Conway.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. He had bad tattoos and like slick back black hair.
Oh,
And
I don't know if I
It
love
looks
that.
like
but
Mac's
Okay.
dad.
Who's?
Mac.
Yes. But
look-
younger.
Okay.
Closer to Mac than Mac's dad, actually.
Okay.
Oh, I love
You
it.
mean It's Always Sunny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Closer to Mac.
Oh my
Like a
god, good
skinnier.
for you. And you know,
Yeah.
if you did do it, you don't have to tell the podcast.
No, I know, but I didn't. But
Yeah.
but here's the thing.
No one would ever believe you.
I know. I would have. I if he had said like I'll give you something for the hand job, I'm not even sure if I would have done that. I think I was just trying to like see what my options were.
Yeah,
You know?
that's
Because
good.
I'm
though.
also like nothing. This is what makes me feel bad about like you know drug addicted prostitutes is that like there's nothing. You're never less horny in the world than when you're like fiending for drugs.
Oh,
So
is
that really
sad.
is just like suiting up and like that's Michael Jordan flu game shit. You
Yeah.
know? That's
Oh.
Kobe at the free throw line with 2 torn Achilles. You don't want to be there. You're doing it.
because you have
Okay.
to.
Well, yeah. Well, just
crystal
low
meth.
key, just pull back on the sports references. But yeah, but we get
And
it.
I
also-
thought you watched Last Dance. I thought you would like that.
What's Last Dance?
Oh no, you watched Winning Time.
Yeah,
I told
yeah,
you to
yeah,
watch
yeah,
Last
yeah.
Dance.
And
Oh,
also,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you have any like more fun gay stories.
Yeah,
to be, like, disrespectful.
You didn't like that one?
I go, no, that made me feel like, oh, this is like, you know, it's the same feeling as when you ask a guy if he's ever done anything gay, and then all of a sudden he starts talking about when he was 6 and a child-on-child sexual abuse issue happened, and you're like, not that.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
That
Jesus.
doesn't feel gay. That feels
it's like
a
raw-
completely
yeah.
different
Yeah, I was like,
category.
oh.
You know what I
No.
like? You know what your podcast is? Have you guys ever seen that clip of that Nigerian guy who's just like, "Why are you gay?" And then the lady's like, "Who says I'm gay?" And it's just, "You are gay." That's this podcast. That's what this is. This is a Nigerian journalism.
I guess we are kind of
You are
investigating if you're gay.
You guys are like the Andrew Huberman and Jordan Peterson of gay sex.
Wait, but who's who?
Huberman because he's fit, Peterson because you're wise.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wise?
Yeah.
I don't know stuff about war, okay, but I know
Yeah.
things about life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
You seem like you have more like life hacks, you know, like body hacks, life hacks.
He sends me workouts to do all the time.
Never does them.
I know.
You know, yeah.
No.
I know. I think because they come from him.
You guys could do for gay sex what Andrew Huberman did for like.
I don't know
cold
who that
plunges.
is.
He's just like a life body hack guy
Okay.
that all the young boys.
He
really
looks
like.
incredible.
Oh, great. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
then.
no, it's a
thank
compliment.
you.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
kind
it's
of
a
looks like
compliment.
a steak, is what he looks like.
Nice.
He's like very red.
You would.
and,
You would
like-
have. We'd both have.
He's
sex with him.
robust.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a robust daddy.
Yeah.
Huberman.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. It's actually crazy that you don't. Colton doesn't know anything that's going on online.
Yeah.
He has
if
no
it's-
idea.
Yeah.
If you want to know what the zeitgeist is, like Colton's never opened up the zeitgeist. He has no idea what's part of it.
Yeah. I don't really, and I don't know how you guys don't know.
It's like you literally just like swipe a couple of reels and you know everything that's going on in the universe.
You know
That's
what?
not my
though?
algorithm, though. They don't tell me.
His algorithm is like African people dancing. Like it's like, he's
Yeah.
constantly like sending me. That's all videos he sends me.
Why is it African people dancing?
Yeah,
And the
some
music
of
he
them-
listens to is like, he'll be like, oh, do you want to hear this one song? It's like, what is this, a garage band from like Indonesia? Like it's like Indonesian house
The
music.
East
He's like,
Austin Comedy Club soundtrack.
yeah. Oh God.
I'm
Just
yeah.
Gregorian chanting. Yeah.
East
I don't
Austin
mind that.
Comedy Club.
I don't mind that. Gregorian
I'm
chanting
kind of
is
with
good.
you though. You know what we do know about is history, and I do feel like it's like kind of one or the other. I feel like I know a lot about what happened today 100 years ago, but I don't really know a ton of what's
Sometimes
going
I
on.
think
I
like,
didn't even know
can-
Paris Hilton had a baby.
yeah. And I actually sometimes think 100 years ago it didn't even happen, and this is like a simulation.
You sometimes think
He
100
sometimes
years
thinks
ago
that, yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
even
I'm
happen.
just like, it just happened a couple generations ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had explained to him the word communism last episode.
You didn't know what communism was?
Well, no, I know it's like Russia
Uh-huh.
and China,
Uh-huh.
and it's like bad.
Do you know who Vladimir Lenin is?
I know Vladimir Putin.
Close,
And I know
close
that
enough.
I know that I know
Close
that
enough.
an
Kind of
ins-
the same.
an-
That's the
an
same word.
insult.
Same
An insult is like you commie fuck.
Said just like that.
Wait,
You
I-
commie.
commie
Oh my god,
I
this
could
commie
use it in
fuck
a
over here.
sentence. I could use it in a sentence. You commie fuck.
You commie cuck.
Yeah. So it is funny that we get along because our knowledge bases are completely different.
This is a soul connection.
But that's why you guys complete each other.
Yeah, we're yin and yang.
Yeah.
But also back to you. So nothing gay. Wow. So your big gay story was that you actually didn't do it.
I walked away.
That's so cool.
It's crazy. I walked away from the 50 mil like Chappelle.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
absolutely.
I did when I didn't suck that man's cock.
Did he at least pull it out? Or he was
No,
like,
he didn't pull it out, and I really didn't like his vibe.
Yeah.
It was really like
Yeah, yeah.
animalistic. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
How long have you been sober?
What's the boxing story?
What's the boxing story?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is recent. It has nothing to do with gay sex or drugs, but I
This is
And quickly, how long have you been
immediately
sober?
tune out.
Yeah.
By the
Wait,
way, I'm
so
not
this
sober.
was
I'm
recent.
straight edge.
Oh, I hate that.
But why? You're straight edge. You're not sober.
I'm non-alcoholic.
what's straight edge?
That it's like I just don't really like drink or do drugs anymore. But like I'll
don't
take
work-
edibles.
Yeah,
I
you
took
don't work-
Molly at my sister's wedding.
Oh,
you know, yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like it. You know what I ended up doing was just watching Louis C.K. interviews in my hotel room. I didn't
God.
like it. I didn't want to be on
That's
the
so
dance
interesting. You did Molly at your sister's wedding, but don't you think? Weren't you like nervous? Like, oh, what if I
No.
get no? So what was going on with the drugs?
floor. What was going on? I was addicted.
I know, but how do you?
I don't know that I subscribe to that. Like, oh, if you like if you're an addict, it means you can't ever do anything because it'll lead down this inevitable path.
I actually agree,
I don't.
but I think
that's just I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
I only quit drinking because it led to cocaine.
Oh.
That's the only reason. Because I could not drink for a week, 2 weeks, but then once I did, I'd be doing blow in the creek.
I know,
creamer,
you know,
Yeah.
like fucking Marty Clark all night. So
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
I remember him being like, "We're gonna get a fucking mirror table in the green room."
yeah, he wanted it to be something so different than what it is now.
Yeah.
Now we're just doing gay podcasts here. He wanted it to be this Sam Kinison era co-clown.
Yeah. I think he was always cool with the gay stuff. I think so.
No, for sure he was.
Yeah. The boxing story.
Yeah, this is like before I did comedy, I got really into boxing, and I kind of made that a big part of my identity. That's like when you start seeing me get like Jaguar tattoos.
Yeah.
Like some of my tattoos very much come from when I was like hitting the boxing gym a lot. And you'll appreciate this because you and I both, we're both like we're both like guys from The Departed.
I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
we're both like kind of roughneck,
We're
rough hand
masked.
working guys. You know, cheap coffee and a
Well, you're
cigarette
rich.
outside of outside of the AA meeting.
I'm working class.
No,
you
no, no,
you
no,
go to
no,
trust
no,
fund.
no,
I'm
no,
assuming.
No. But
Do you have a job?
no, I quit in October.
Oh, amazing. Keep going.
Yeah. So, but no, I signed up for this. I had just moved to Austin, so this is like a couple years ago, right before I started comedy though, and I signed up for this boxing weekend in Gleason's boxing gym is like this really historic, renowned boxing gym in Brooklyn. Tyson's trained there, like a bunch of interesting people.
It's like Rocky.
Yeah, it's like Rocky.
Get to be Rocky.
It's like Rocky, except it's not in Philadelphia. But yeah, it's just like Rocky.
Yeah.
And so I paid for the camp and I flew over there and I was like, this is just gonna be like fun. I think I just watched the movie Creed.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the first
yeah,
one. So I
yeah.
was just like, this is gonna be like really like rough boxing experience, you know. I get there and I go to the gym and the gym's awesome and I'm watching people spar and I'm like, holy fuck, these guys are like elite level. And then I go to sign in and there was a bus that was it wasn't actually at the gym. We're gonna go like upstate New York and stay in a hotel and we rented out the gymnasium there. And I get on the bus to go. I just flew. I'd never been to New York before. I fly to New York, get to spend maybe like an hour in Brooklyn, and then we get on this bus. I get on the bus and I look around and it is all children. It is all specifically black teenagers. It is all black teenagers. And a couple special needs kids with a chaperone.
Oh,
And
my God.
I have just flown here and I'm doing a 3-day training camp with a bunch of children. It said all ages. What I thought that meant was like, bring your old, bring your... I'm the only adult on there that doesn't work for the place.
And then you have to fight kids in upstate New York.
Well, no, yeah, and I wasn't even the best one there. And we, so
What did you do? Or did you start laughing? Were you like, oh no?
I'm listening to like the same playlist that I was ready to listen to all weekend of just like hardcore gangster rap.
Yeah.
But also just like sweating in my seat, just staring outside the window. Like, I don't know what to do. And then we get to the hotel. And then I realized, I was like, I mean, the camp was literally called Fantasy Boxing Camp. Like, how did I fuck this up?
funny.
And then we get to the hotel and I go in and I see adults there. And I realized, I was like, oh, all the adults drove because they have cars. The bus is for the kids. So what it is, it was a boxing camp for, you know, just casual boxers. I stayed with a priest, with like a 70-year-old priest. I bought him some Bape shoes.
Wait, did you
and
call
sent
him? Did you call him priest?
I called him father.
Oh,
for fun.
dang.
Yeah. I'd be like, what's up, father?
Because I just watched Count of Monte Cristo, and I just love him. Just like, don't talk to me like that, priest.
Priest.
I love it.
How good is that
yeah.
movie? But anyways, the point is, there were adults, but they all have
Oh,
cars, so they
good.
drove.
That-
And this
okay.
place does do, it's like at-risk youth
Oh, that's nice.
program. But like for a solid hour and a
go,
half
like-
drive, I was like in a full panic. And I was like, I need to. I also paid like $2,500 for this. Like, I need my money back. I can't do this.
Now, were you looking at like some of the bigger kids? Like, which one am I gonna have to fight?
Yeah, I mean, totally. Here's the thing. Like, black teenagers, like, I don't want to get in a ring with any of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll throw sand in my eyes.
That is.
With the glove. With
Picking it up, pawing it up, and splashing it in my face. Yeah. Have either of you guys ever gotten in a fight?
Yeah,
My brother.
many.
Yeah, brothers were big. You've gotten in many?
Yeah.
Dude, you're in the Departed group now.
No.
When I
Yeah,
was
he's getting in
I was
fights?
blacking out in college, I would fight the frat guys.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd be like, no, you're gay.
No, yeah, probably. It was when I was closeted. Like, I just had so much rage in me, and I was like, I guess I'm just a fucking badass. Like, I just justified. I was like, yeah, I guess I'm like extreme playing rugby. Just like,
I forget. Were you having sex with men before you came out?
no.
Not even like jerking off with the guys?
Well, when I was 16 years old, I Eskimo kissed a dude through a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Well, first off, if
Is
jerking
that-
off with the guys is gay, then lock me up at Oil Can Henry's because I've been doing that. Okay.
on
Have you done
Henry's.
that?
Is that what it's called? Is
Have
that the
you
gay
done that a
bar?
lot?
What?
Jerked off with other guys?
When I was, I've learned this. This is
At least every rehab.
No, I would do it in like junior high because you'd have like one porn tape. I learned that this is very much a white guy thing. Nobody else did this. I've taken a poll. Nobody does this.
Okay.
That's not white.
Is this a pick a corner culture?
What's that?
Where you guys all pick a corner and jerk off to the same porn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Tony
Yeah.
Castillo still does.
But I also would pass around a stuffed. I've talked about this on too many podcasts. But I had a big my sister had a big stuffed horse, and my buddy Evan and I cut a slit where its pussy was, and we'd run train on that fucking thing. I would start breeding this horse. I mean, it was
What was
like the
inside?
cotton stuffing, hard as a rock by the time we were done. You know what I'm saying?
Was it really just cotton? Did it feel good?
Pretty good, yeah. I mean, I'll put it this way: it did feel better. It feels better than some pussy I've gotten.
Were you guys what?
I don't know if that's true.
Are you guys doing it in front of each other?
Yeah, we'd be in the same room.
It-
Axel, hold on. Let me think about that. I think maybe I think maybe it was like.
Have you heard
real
of
train
threesome?
rules. Yeah.
With other guys?
Yeah, I hated it.
You hated it?
I couldn't get it up.
You couldn't get it up.
I
Who
couldn't
was the other
perform.
guy?
A really fat Jewish dude named Alex.
What do you
Yeah,
think
I
it's his
feel like
fault?
this happens a lot. I think this happens a lot where they're like, well, yeah,
I
well,
think
the other guy
straight
was
guy-
really ugly. And we're like, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was just watching her like fucking
You're
sock
like,
off my gross friend. It's like I really couldn't. And then I didn't want to fuck her.
yeah, you
Afterwards,
couldn't-
when she was done, she was like, "Where are you going?" Because I was trying to leave, and she was like, "Fuck me," and I was like, "I just saw what you did. I don't really respect that. It's not what I would have done."
That's so
Yeah.
funny. Mm-hmm. You were like, it was, and she was like probably hot.
Yeah, she was cute. Yeah.
Yeah, cute's different
Yeah.
from hot, but wow, that's hilarious. Is that was the only threesome? You've never had two women?
No, would love to.
Yeah,
Would love that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm but super open to it.
When did you start having sex?
I'm 14.
Oh, that's so cool.
Dude, I was so young and cool. I was way cooler when I was young.
I
than am now. I was
know.
breaking into houses and freebasing oxys and shooting up and once in a while banging a girl.
I know I would
It
not
was
have been
cool.
allowed to hang out with you.
No, my God, no. But I also wouldn't have been allowed to hang out with you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
How long have you been sober?
I stopped drinking 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, I keep saying sober. We don't.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, I had to stop saying sober as well because I smoke pot every day. But
That's the thing. So I'm like, sober is just the easier thing to say.
You know
but I
what it
realize
is,
I'm not
though?
actually sober.
I know, but you know who reminds you of that? People who are in the program, and it's like, shut up. And we all know we're talking about Nap. But
I was like, sorry, nerd, that
Yeah.
I don't need to go to a fucking church every day. To,
I know. And you know what's crazy about them? They're waiting for us to fuck up to be like, I need your guys' help.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not bounce back like that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm not going to need to do this whole thing.
I think that they call it, we're dry drunks.
Yeah, but dry drunks are also supposed to be miserable, and it's like I'm not. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm great.
I'll tell you what I do. If I've had a few surgeries like since I stopped drinking. When
What
I get
kind?
those
What
pills,
Physical, like,
yeah, I got like no. I didn't get work
alternative.
done.
what did you get? What?
I didn't get work done.
Yeah, like plastic surgery.
No, like dental shit, like with
Oh.
some teeth pulled, and I
Yeah.
got the sinus surgery and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I get those pills, those Percocets, I knowingly I do party for like 2 full days, and then I throw it out.
You know, it's funny. I literally just sprained my hip, and I was at the ER, and they were like, "We can give you medication," and I was like, "I can't take that."
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like,
That's a responsible thing. To
It
do.
made me really nervous because I was like, I know myself, and I get so sneaky. The minute
Sneaky,
like every year I go home and like my mom gives me a couple of Adderall, and all of a sudden I become like I'm like sneaky Dylan, like taking Adderall, jerking off. I'm like, yeah, it's just sick.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
I like it.
I
It's
like
fun.
it.
It is.
Yeah.
I used to sneak vapes because I was so embarrassed about my girlfriend at the time because we lived together. Her catching me vaping that I'd have like the vape under the couch cushion and like wait for her to leave the room, and be like, and like put it back under, and that was like fun for me.
It makes you so yeah.
Yeah, the game is pretty fun. That is when I was
game.
like, yeah. It is to me.
Yes.
It's like just like how can I trick everybody into thinking I'm okay?
Yeah. The game is afoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to trick. You got to be
And
tricky.
everyone's like, you walk out of the room, everyone's like, you know, he's like fucked up, right?
yeah.
You're not hiding
nobody's-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nobody's
You think you're doing
convinced.
great though. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You feel like you're really pulling it off.
Are you dating right now?
No, I mean, not like dating seriously. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like, are you on
Just
Tinder?
dr-
No.
I'm just down to meet girls in person
And where are you going to meet
after
them?
shows.
Just game?
After shows. Yeah.
Do you? What would you say? How do you meet girls? Actually, I don't know how to
Right
meet
now, I'm
anybody.
doing I'll do zero work to meet him. It's literally
Okay,
just
every guy I know is saying this. Every man I'm meeting is
Really?
like done with putting in the work. They're like done. How old are you?
32.
Yeah, everyone who's like 32 and up is saying like, I'm not putting in the work. If a girl literally comes up to me, blah, 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 does all this, then I'm down. But other than that, I'm focused.
But
on
at doing
other
comedy,
things.
like you do get that.
Yeah.
A girl will just like follow you on Instagram and then send you a thing.
What's the thing?
She'll be like, "Hey, like saw your set. That was so funny." And it's like,
okay.
if you get that, I mean, for years I never had that because for years my girlfriend was always a part of my set. Like I would talk about
Yeah.
her and fondly too. So I wasn't like, "And this fucking bitch is," it was always nice stuff. But now that's not the case, and I have stuff about going through breakups and stuff. So I have noticed it's like an
uptick.
immediate flip. Yeah. Oh. Where it's like you get those little.
And then what do you do? What do you follow up? You want to go for a walk?
Yeah, where are you taking
You
them?
want to go for a walk?
What's your idea of
Yeah?
a good date?
I mean, I can really only do like
A
dinner.
walk.
Yeah, dinner.
Dinner?
Yeah.
You only can do dinner.
I don't know. I'm not really doing. I haven't really done dates yet. So,
Okay, so you don't have to lie.
but you're asking what I would do. What I would do is like.
Yeah.
But I would
Coffee?
also need to establish.
You're like, I don't drink.
Yeah, but I also like I'm not trying to do anything serious. So
Yeah.
that would need to be like pretty clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still listening to Phoebe Bridgers?
Yeah, but now I just like her.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
it started
cool.
as a sad thing, but now I'm just like, I just love Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah.
I want to inhale her breath.
I don't think I've.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean, I'm obsessed with her. I introduced Spencer to Phoebe Bridgers, and I really feel proud about
I'll
that.
straight up, I'll kidnap Phoebe Bridgers. I might kill her.
Honestly-
But in the way that Mark David Chapman killed
I think
John
she has
Lennon.
that. I know.
Like
We'll
Yolanda.
move on because
Yeah.
Colton doesn't know who she is, but I'll move on. But
It's crazy that I don't know who she is because you talk about her all the time, and I've literally done.
She's
I
like-
could just like Google her now,
I mean-
but I'm like, I guess I'll
I
never
mean,
know.
she's only changing the music industry, but
Yeah.
and like
She's-
music, and so many girls are literally like copying her style. It's like crazy.
I want to turn her skin into a lamp.
But you know
Just
what?
happen.
I think she has that effect on people. I heard her talking in an interview that she was like, this guy was chasing me down the street screaming, "I would never chase you." She was like, "You are right now." Like, and I think she has that. We can move on. but
Here's
yeah.
the thing about Phoebe Bridgers. I wouldn't. She would not hear me coming. When I descend
I'm
on
too
Phoebe
good at
Bridgers.
just breaking into people's house. You've been training for this moment your whole life.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be her. She probably has like a nice, I'm guessing, exposed red brick loft, and she's gonna walk by, and then you see my eyes open, and I'm part of the bricks, and then I follow her. That'll be. She'll have no idea.
Yeah,
She'll be like,
yeah.
"Why is this man painted in bricks?" And you know, and I know she likes Elliott Smith. I'll be like sharing an earbud with me.
That's
And,
so
you
funny.
know,
Yeah.
like I just wanted to go on a date with me. I'd be like,
I've
I'm
been
not
on-
gonna kill you. Just
I-
go. Just go to dinner with me.
I've been on a big Elliott Smith page myself the last couple of days.
Yeah,
Okay, you don't know
yeah.
anything about music.
I don't really-
I don't know
really
anything about
either.
popular music.
What do you guys think about this?
Elliott Smith is not popular music.
Oh, I don't know.
I was
who it
reading.
is.
I was reading a study. That straight sex, having sex with a woman, actually, it makes your brain activity is something like 3x having gay sex.
Wait, say that again.
Your brain activity, like your brain is firing on all cylinders. Like you're cognitively, just kind of, you're cognitively like very present, and your whole brain is lighting up. Like if you were to do a PET scan of a guy having straight sex, his brain would be lighting up.
And what about on gay sex?
Not at all.
It's completely off. Yeah.
And you want to know why? Can I tell you why?
Well,
Yeah.
I
Why do you think
I
it
don't
is?
need to be solving fucking math problems while I'm doing. Like, I don't need to be like, what is this? Flowers for Algernon. I don't really need to be doing that while fucking.
Yeah.
Well,
The reason-
why?
When you're having straight sex, your brain has to work at pretending that she's a guy.
I thought it was gonna be like,
What do
you
you
do
think
everything
about
you're
What do you think about that?
What do you think about that?
Huh? Yeah.
Because you guys just have guy. I have to be like,
She is a guy.
What if- yeah.
Yeah.
maybe it's,
what if this was Deadpool? You know, I have to imagine.
or maybe it's
Once
like
again, another reason why you are 100% straight, because only straight men think that Ryan Reynolds is hot.
I don't get.
I don't
that.
think
Why
Ryan
do you
Reynolds is
guys
hot. I
not-
think Deadpool is hot.
He is.
But why do you
Mask and
not
everything.
think
I don't
Ryan
think
Reynolds
Ryan-
is
I don't.
hot?
I don't.
He's not for me.
I just don't
But he's
care about
ripped.
him.
He dresses well. He's well spoken. Like, what about him isn't
It's like,
attractive?
he has like a teddy bear face. It's
A teddy bear face.
Yeah.
He's just not for
He's
me.
not for me.
Okay.
And
He's
I
not for
actually
gay
said
men.
this. I said this. I like Jason Lochte over Travis Lochte.
No
I
one
don't
knows
know who
Ryan
the fuck are
Lochte?
these people.
so
Sorry.
Travis Kelsey, you're
Kelsey.
thinking of.
Who are the Lochties?
Yeah. He's a swimmer.
Whatever.
I like Jason Lochte over Travis Lochte.
Yeah, isn't the Lochte guy the one that made up that like
Ryan,
robbery?
yeah, Ryan Lochte, the
Lochte.
swimmer.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
rephrase.
I like him too.
I like Jason Kelsey over
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelsey.
Yeah, well, he's hot as fuck.
Jason Kelsey is hot as fuck?
Yeah.
Do you know
Really?
which one Jason is?
Yeah. I'm not
big
retarded. Yeah, they're hot guys.
You like a big boy?
I like a lot of different flavors.
I
of
like.
guys.
See, I think Travis
like-
Kelsey kind of looks like a fuckboy to me.
What kind of guys do you like?
Jason.
If you had to
Travis.
bang a comic in the scene, who would it be?
If I had to,
Probably
wait, it
straight.
has to be a straight comic.
Male comic.
Another
Clip
big
it.
boy.
Clip it. He would too. You know, all these
And
guys.
he would too.
Yeah.
Well, all these guys are like I'm so shocked at how many of my friends, especially ones who are in recovery, they all
They're all-
suck off trans women. They all do. No, very openly. I'm not exposing any.
Well, why do you
secrets.
think they were addicted to drugs? They were, you know.
But I never did that. But also, you know what I think it is? I think they're
But you
just
were in
trying to
Seattle.
build up a tolerance to start having actual gay sex.
I agree. And
It's like snake venom, and then they're building up to the final boss.
I actually agree, and I think a lot of Are you implying that does that?
Huh?
Yeah, okay, I probably should edit that
I think a lot of these guys just are bi. Like, I think that maybe they are just bi because they're like, no, I don't. I like trans women are women. I'm like, right, but the part that you really like
Is the dick.
gagging on.
But
that.
you know what? Though?
So, like,
But I want to say this, and I have this.
you know what I mean? It's like you're bi. If you like suck off trans women all you want, but you're bi.
Right.
also,
And if you just don't look up, you'll never know.
Exactly. Yeah. Just
don't look up.
You're
But is it-
pretending it's Dylan and Colton anyway. Just fucking do the real
I mean, if
thing.
it's through a glory hole wall, same.
Yeah.
But is it different? Because I would absolutely love to have sex with trans men, and I would never have sex with a woman. I would never have sex with a trans woman with a dick because I don't like women, and I would never have sex with an regular. I mean, maybe I would have sex with. Well, let's not say never on anything, but like,
Yeah.
I would love to have sex with a trans man, but I don't think that I'm like interested in that because I think vagina's cool.
But wait, so are you?
Jimmy with the pussy.
I'm confused.
Jimmy with a pussy.
Jimmy with a pussy.
Wait, so when
Or
you
Spencer with a pussy.
Oh,
But, like, when you're
Spencer,
watching
if you
porn-
had a pussy, I'd be into it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
all over that.
I would be very into that.
We would love if you had a pussy.
All right, when's your birthday?
May
August
12th.
30th?
All right. I'm a Photoshop something up. It might just be me doing the talk. I might
Well,
get lazy.
wait. I would love to see the tuck right now.
Do you guys want to see the talk? Are we doing the talk?
I think earlier it was kind of undeserved, but at this point, I do
If
feel
your
like
listeners, if you get 50 comments saying, "Oh, show us the talk," and I come back, I'll do the talk.
You know what? I could
Comment
do
on
a,
the YouTube right now.
I'll do a
Please.
poll. I'll add a poll. Do you want to see the tuck? Yes or no? And then
Okay, well, if we're prompting it, then
Has to be higher.
yeah, way higher.
100?
500.
500.
You guys got a lot
500.
of listeners.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, you can get 500. I
If
feel
you
like.
guys had a pussy, I would disrespect it.
But see, isn't that the difference though?
hey, wait, it feels the same.
I would I would bust quick.
So a lot of your friends are addicted to trans porn and having sex with trans people.
Yeah.
And
But specifically sucking off. I understand you can love
we
trans
all
women,
love
but
to suck a little dick.
never done it.
Yeah.
Never done it. I don't know that I will now.
I don't think you,
You
should.
know,
If you're if you're in
32.
your 30s and you haven't done it, I'd say don't do it.
And I didn't do it for drugs, so I feel like I got out scot-free.
yeah.
You know?
If you weren't going to do it then, why now?
At this point, you have to
Yeah.
like weirdly fall in love with a guy, and it'd be like really weird.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
or
you
like,
do
I
it-
don't know, if I knew like a gay club owner who like gave me lots of spots.
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm not letting you suck my dick.
Yeah, we would hate that.
Oh yeah, you're sucking me
Yeah,
off,
yeah, yeah.
and then I'm
And you're getting spots.
Yeah, you're getting your dick spots.
What a
sucked.
great deal.
You're getting
You guys
spots.
hate coming, huh? You guys only service to
Coming?
others.
No, I
We
do.
come.
It's no, we come.
What, are you just jerking off while you suck the guy, or you
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
after?
some, yeah.
But you don't understand is that
So you suck off a guy.
Go on.
You love this. So
Yeah.
okay, let's say you suck me off, right? I'm here.
don't spread your legs when you say that. You go, okay, so I'm being sucked
No,
off.
so
It's
I'm
like,
sitting here, and I'm by the way, I'm a pusher, so I will push your head down.
Hey,
and
are you
then,
really?
yeah, I'll make you gag.
You
Oh,
won't
that's
need to. Hey, wait. You won't need
Okay,
to.
all right. So then maybe my hands are up here. Who knows? Whatever.
Okay.
When are you coming?
after you.
Usually at the exact same time.
So you are
In fact, you coming will instantly get me off.
from you masturbating, or you can just no hands come from.
Oh, I've
sucking?
never no hands come.
Okay, that's what I was
Have
trying to
you
get
from
at.
getting sex
No,
from back the back?
no, I can't. No.
Okay.
So let me ask you this
No.
then: if you're jerking yourself off so that you can time your come to mind, then how are you doing this?
You don't need hands when you're good at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put the whole thing in. I put the whole thing
you
in.
Why are you
I
saying
take
it
the
like
whole
that?
thing out.
Also,
I put the whole
You
thing
jerk
in.
off like this every time with two hands. Use one hand, you psycho.
No, yeah. When I do it, but I know how you guys get. you guys get greedy with it, you know. You guys, like, just every part of your body has to be touching it.
Have you ever used the
like a-
cantaloupe?
What?
You know about the cantaloupe?
What's the cantaloupe?
Warm up a
like-
cantaloupe and fuck it.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
There's a
Is that what
it's
you
like a
did?
super viral video.
Maybe I don't know what a cantaloupe is.
There's a super viral or no grapefruit. It was a grapefruit, not a cantaloupe. But it was a super viral video of this black woman who like hollowed out a grapefruit and then like uses it as like a pocket pussy while she sucks the dick.
Oh yeah. Like
know what I'm
and
talking about?
it's just the slice.
Yeah,
That's
it's
for
not
like
nice.
that's for someone that you love. You know what I mean? You can't do that. For
Also, if it's a grapefruit, that man has a big dick.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Maybe like you could use like a cutie.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
a little kumquat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Do you have a really skinny dick?
No. I have a nice, pretty. Penis.
We'll never
yeah.
know because I'll
I know,
never.
there's
fucking
no
I do not
way.
have a skinny dick.
It
Though.
is
I don't
so
want.
crazy.
Let's have that on the record. I don't like a skinny dick.
No one
If I
likes-
see it and it's skip. I don't like them.
No one likes
I
it.
don't know. I don't. Me neither.
Who does?
And I
Okay,
go.
well,
And if you
some
have,
of our
and if you,
listeners have skinny
no, but
dicks,
if you
and
have a
that's
skinny
beautiful.
dick,
It's not.
I feel like you should be able
It
to like
is.
inject
Nuh-uh.
it and make it thicker.
I actually agree. And why haven't they come up with more reasons to get your penis to be bigger?
Yeah, I think do any of those pills actually work?
Wait,
because
it's a
it's straight
stretching
okay,
thing, I
in
think.
straight porn. There's always the like ad right here, like, is your dick fucking tiny, you little piece of shit?
Yeah,
in
no.
gay porn is not
Is your
that.
dick a wimp?
In
You're
gay
like,
porn, all
Wait.
of the ads are like, do you want to come like a fucking
Well,
liter?
Semtex, that thing where it's playing the music. It's like bluegrass music, and it's
Is that
filling
your
up
joke?
the cup.
Yeah.
No.
Do you have a joke? Okay, what are your guys'
Andrew
porn
Tar's
ads?
joke.
Yeah, his joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what are your guys' porn ads?
It's a lot of like, do you want to meet like old grandmas
grannies?
and fuck them?
I'm
And
not
I'm like,
all of mine too.
hey, let me just tell
What?
you once and for all, Chrome browser, no.
If you
I never want to do
the
that.
question is literally like, I'm not even joking.
What?
You've never heard this? It's like, do you want to fuck old grannies? If you say no to fucking old grannies, then you'll immediately be deleted from the site. It's like, I never wanted to fuck old
Oh,
grannies.
all the time.
This is crazy. I'm literally gay. Okay, if I was gonna fuck a woman, it wouldn't be an old granny.
Do you want to be the last thing this person does? Fuck this 87-year-old grandma.
If you reject her, you'll be blocked from the site. Block me.
Yeah.
me. I don't want these ads.
I like the hook
Where
is-
are you? Where you're seeing these ads?
MMF. That's what he's watching.
Wait, like I'm
I had
like.
to think about that
Wait,
one.
which site though?
Pornhub.
No, yeah, it's Pornhub.
All of them.
Yeah. By the way, their hook is always like, they're always like, it's signing up takes only a minute and it's free. I'm like, oh, that's what's holding me up. I thought maybe it was going to be a big sign up process and I'd have to verify my email to fuck this grandmother. I don't want to fuck. I don't want the women. I don't want the women.
Okay, so I've literally never gotten any of that. It's either do you want to cum a liter of cum, or it's like, do you want to participate in this game where this like giant centaur fucks a like 6-inch human?
Oh yeah, the fantasy fuck games.
Yeah, and they're just like, you'll come so fast.
Try not to come. And it's like, all right,
You won't last 1 minute.
I'll try. It's a fucking It's always like a centaur fucking a squid. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'll be set.
No, they're always like humans.
Yeah,
but just like
you're right.
one
They're humanoids.
giant- yeah.
Humanoids.
That's
Yeah.
better than like watching Peter Griffin fuck Meg. That used to, like, you know,
That's like
5
high
years
school
ago.
porn,
That
I
was
feel
what the
like.
thing was.
What? That's like not okay. He's your problem. That's my problem with it. What's your problem with
Oh,
it?
I was like, you ever watch incest porn?
But there was like a step.
Yeah, I was
a
like vain
stepfather.
to real.
Yeah,
In,
it's
like,
not
high
the same.
school?
I always want to see like verification, like real amateur incest. Like show me the driver's licenses. I want to see matching last names, and then I'll beat off. and then I'll beat off.
Try not to. Cuss.
I'm not even touching myself until I've like looked at both of their faces and been like, "You look close enough, really."
Okay.
And now the new trend is that they say "step." It's like a step. I'm like, take that word out. Take that
so
word
funny.
out.
You know what's so funny about people? You know what's funny about people?
What do you
always being
mean
like,
step?
Yeah,
everyone's obsessed with step, and it's like, yeah, it's. I doubt they're like, oh, the thing I find really hot is that our parents are married. You know what I mean? You're like, people just like the family aspect.
Yeah, totally.
I think it just like it relieves so much of the story of like how do they know each other. You know how they know each other. How are they getting away with it? Well, they sleep next door to each other.
Yeah, but you know how else I would know how they know each other? There's just one line of dialogue. It's an older lady, and she goes, "Son, done. I get it. Everything you needed to tell me, I'm in. I'm busted in the creek bathroom. I get it."
Yeah, or else she verified my email.
Yeah, wait, what kind of porn do you watch?
What have I been? You know what? Truly, I've been trying not to watch much.
I'm not watching
lately.
porn either right now.
But I like. I do like the incest stuff. I feel like it just kind of is crammed down our throats now.
Yeah,
It's like
it
every
is.
young hot
Everything.
person.
Yeah.
I like a lot of this stuff of like sister's friend crept into my room, or like
Yeah.
sister crept into my. So there's a few. I like this girl Rosaline Dawn. She's like this British redhead. I like the dialogue stuff. Like there's a lot of like really great
Verbal.
organic dialogue of her being like, "What? Like let me just see it." She's British.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "No, come on." And she's very fun and
Are there two
flirtatious.
people
I like
in
that.
there?
Yeah, but it's always guy POV. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that stuff. And then she comes into the bed.
I
and
hate
it's-
that because I'm imagining him with a helmet on and a GoPro. and for that reason, I can't do it.
Once in a while, you'll see a reply.
I'm just not into it.
That's so fun.
Sometimes when I'm watching porn, I am like, oh my god, this is like porn for losers.
Like
But
what?
sometimes I watch this guy who like he fucks a pocket pussy, but he's so verbal, and I'm like, I love this. I would watch it, but it's just close up, and he's so verbal. He says the craziest shit.
Like what?
no,
No, do it.
Yeah.
no,
do it.
it's always that. It's like younger. It's like
Younger?
No,
How old is this pocket? Just
No.
got it today.
yeah, like no, you don't even know what he looks like. He won't even show his face. He's just like
You love that.
Well, no,
You love mystery.
I do love mystery. Yeah, yeah. but
You
like-
would let Spider-Man fuck the shit
But let me tell
out
you
of
something
you,
about mystery is that you can get burned really quickly.
Yeah, of course. I
'Cause
want no
I've-
mystery.
I've opened my door and been like,
Why? Why would you do this?
because have you ever been like ferally horny? Like so horny, you're like, I just invited someone I've never seen their face over to my apartment. That's crazy.
I mean, never, because any woman who is willing to do that would have been a hog.
Well, I'm also like,
It's just there's no good ending to that.
yeah, and now, but also there is something hot about like seeing their dick, being like, that's a great dick. How ugly could they be? And they get to your
So
apartment,
ugly.
and you're like, wow, yeah. But sometimes it's worth it.
Huh.
I'm curious.
I haven't done that in a while. I have not.
Sometimes it's worth it.
I have not had someone come over without seeing their face since Ski Mask, which has been over a year.
Okay.
Right. You already got the bit.
And I've
Yeah.
and I
You don't need any more life
And I have
experiences. You got
kicked
the
people
bit.
out. You know, I'm not like I have self control.
What
Yeah.
did you have to say about loser porn?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
curious. There's two types of guys that watch porn. You watch porn, either see someone fuck the person really well, like better than you could, or worse than you could. Like, this fucking dork, I could do it better than that. You know what I mean?
That's how people watch like stand up comedy. I feel like, where they're like, I could do that. That's
Because
like
The
every
kill
comic-
Tony
There's
of
this-
porn.
Yeah.
Just bad sex for 1 minute.
Yeah.
There's
and
this
we pretend
dude
it's good.
that I used to see who's like this big fat dude, and he's with all these like gorgeous women, and the whole comment is all the comment section is just this guy's a fat loser with a little dick, and oh, I could fuck her so much better than he could, and like the guys are like hyping each other up. He's like, yeah, dude, you could fuck her better than he could.
What
And
was
I
your
just-
take when you were watching it?
I like being able to know I could do it better.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
I'll be if
If
I,
it's like a huge black guy with a dick that he just throws over his shoulder, I'm like, well, now I feel
well, yeah, no, I
fucking-
mean if they're black, skip it. Next video. But, also,
Spencer.
what? For me, we're just talking about preferences.
That's
I can't
bad.
imagine that I'm a black guy wearing Timberlands fucking this girl next to all of my black
I
friends.
hated
I'm not that
Timbs.
guy.
Yeah, that's
The
so
shoes
funny.
is very as a skippable moment
Yeah.
for me as well. But yeah, I don't.
You
I
also
don't know.
can't be fat.
I usually am like, I've said this out loud, which is weird while you're watching porn to say anything, but I've said like, oh, he should not be with him. Like, oh, this guy's lucky to get this. I like, yeah.
I like hot people. on porn.
I really hate when they're like, a coach will come in and be like, so you played good today. I'm like, oh, you're not my coach.
Like the coach is too gay, you mean?
Yeah, he's like,
I have internalized homophobia when it comes to porn. When they come in, they're like, oh, like if the guy's supposed to be like masculine and straight, and they walk in, they're like, guys, you were awful on the field today.
I was like, you didn't watch the game.
Yeah,
you didn't watch that
You have
game.
no idea what you're talking about. Stop. You shouldn't even be in the locker room.
I can't believe you guys let the red team beat you that much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Red team.
You're like, this is nuts.
I mean, Sultan High School? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I hate, And then people will come and be like, he's not straight. It's like, yeah, he just got ass fucked. Obviously, he's not straight.
Yeah, I don't mind the switch over, but if he's playing the role, I need the casting to be accurate.
Well, we
Yes.
also really feel, throwing about gender roles, it's like, we don't want you to be doing one thing and then flip over and start doing another.
Yeah, and I think same day, sure, same partner.
Wait, explain that. You don't want
Like,
to turn around and be doing one thing.
Like, I wouldn't want, like, if I was inviting a guy over to my apartment and I was sucking his dick, I don't know if I would, if that was the type of interaction I was looking to have with him. And like he, whatever was like calling me a faggot or something, that kind of dynamic.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to put my dick in his ass. Because then it's like, now I have to be the man.
now you're the faggot.
I'm the wife.
I see.
It's like, I like to either, I can't
It takes
be
one
both.
to know one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
what are we even doing
It's
here?
because the character arc doesn't allow for that in that short period of time.
It's not an earned moment.
Yeah.
You putting your dick in his ass isn't an earned moment to the viewer. In this scenario, I'm watching.
Right, and I'm living in my life.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I'm like, you didn't earn it.
I do get that. Let me ask you this. We all know what a top and bottom is. What about when a bottom rides you reverse cowgirl? Cowboy? Do you guys call it cowgirl or
Well,
cowboy?
I don't know what that word means, but
Bouncing up on your dick facing the other way.
that's still straight.
What?
We're straight.
What?
What?
No,
That
it's a
wasn't
man.
even
It's
the
a man.
question.
Yeah, where's that still straight? You're
That's
still top. You're still bottom.
Oh,
That's
he's
straight.
saying you're straight. Like that's straight.
So
still
just
down the
it's
line.
a bottom on top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's fine.
that's just
not how
a
those work.
position. That's
Yeah.
not
It's
a.
more
No,
like
but
pitcher
is
versus
it still
catcher.
technically a bottom if the bottom
Yes.
is now
Yeah.
on top? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pitcher
a
versus
position.
catcher. It's not top and bottom. I mean, it is
Gotcha.
top and bottom, but I think
Yeah,
that
yeah,
Yeah, it's not bunk beds. They can.
Oh
switch.
no, it's just
Yeah.
okay. I guess right is left and down is up now. But okay, fine.
Wait, I heard someone say that their left and right is as simple to them as up and down. Do you guys feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Like
Yes.
you in your head are like up and down, left and right.
Yeah.
I have to do the L's.
No.
You just did the wrong way. You just went left and right.
I have to do the L's. I'm like, yeah, left, right.
No,
Really?
I can
I have no
always
idea.
know my left, but if you tell me what's your right, I do have to do that.
I've both.
Are you?
What
righty
are you
or
talking
lefty?
about?
Are
Is
you
this what?
joking?
If
Is
you
this part
say-
of being gay?
I don't know. People are like, you guys.
I've never
up and
even
down
heard
and
of
left
this.
and right are the same thing for
Yeah.
you? No. I know
No.
up and down, left and right. If you said look left, I'd be like, I'm like, that way.
Who's to your right?
Well, now I know this way because it's I go like
That's
this.
crazy.
Dylan, are you a righty or a lefty?
Righty.
So then you don't just inherently know that it's this hand.
I use both hands pretty a lot.
Pretty a lot,
Yeah.
except when he's giving head because he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to.
you have
And
your-
you'd be.
okay.
Are you also jerking yourself off while you're slurping cock?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Not
Sometimes
always.
not.
Do you sometimes like to just not come at all and just
Yeah.
be? I've done it I've done it twice ever, where I went and met up with a girl and just ate her out and made her come and left. And I'll be honest, I felt kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, you kind of get.
I
to stay
wouldn't make a
horny.
habit of it.
You kind of get. Yeah.
I wouldn't make a habit of it.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
what-
advertising.
I
That's
actually
your
I did
problem
that.
is
I
you
did that
stay
the other
horny.
night.
Did you?
Yeah,
With your husband?
yeah,
Less fun.
less fun. But I just but we sleep in different rooms, so I went to his room and blew him real quick, just left. And he goes, "What got into you last night?" Because usually I'm a very selfish lover.
Yeah, that's very. What got into you?
Well, should we do our 2 segments?
Yeah,
Oh, we have segments.
We have 2 segments.
we have 2 segments. The first one is, do you have any questions for us?
No.
Oh, good. That's fine.
I feel like I asked them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they did
No.
great.
This isn't This is the segment. Is you guys are doing an AMA with your guests?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, we've been talking for an hour. Ask me anything. Okay, very cool.
yeah. Because sometimes people go like, "Oh, actually, I've been meaning to ask you, but you're just not a curious person, I guess."
Well, I've been asking asking them. We've been talking.
That's true. You have asked very graphic questions about gay sex, like he's interested.
Well, I told him last night. I said a good thing for the podcast is be curious about gay sex.
Yeah, he did. He did tell me that. Actually, I came in ready to rock.
Yeah.
Ready to just explore.
Because that's what the viewers want. They want straight men to be like, "What is it like?"
Yeah, like,
Be like, what? Okay, I just don't
Call it
understand.
trick, you know
so
what I mean?
the penis goes, wow.
Yeah.
I actually just found out based off of CJ, who's been on the podcast, that he thinks that anal hurts.
That was so funny.
What women be?
No,
women say
like
that.
he says
on
that
his
one
penis.
of his jokes is, do you think gay men say pain in my ass? That guy's a real pain in my ass.
And Colton was like, "It doesn't hurt."
Yeah, like you don't.
But women act like they honestly act like you're sawing their leg off.
Well, the tag that I wrote is that he acted like it's Wolverine when they're like, "Does it hurt when the claws come out?" And he's like, "Every time." every damn time.
every time.
That's very funny.
All right, well, we have one
One-
segment left because the first one obviously didn't work out. But
Which you should have told me to wrap a question. I would have saved a question for the
Wrap
end.
a
you
question.
know, we don't want it to be.
All right,
anything.
no, actually, fine. Here's the question: you can fuck one straight comic.
You're obsessed with this.
Yeah, because I want this on. This is now on record, so people have to
Yeah, it's
hear.
crazy. You said
and you
Matt
can't,
Ross.
and you
Wait,
can't take his.
I just assumed everybody.
and obviously, it
was
can't be
gonna
me.
say
I'm in the room. Don't make me feel weird. But
No.
yeah.
Matt
No,
Ross.
no, I'm the obvious answer, but no.
Joe Rogan.
Really?
Yeah,
Would you
I
want-
would because that would be the funniest one to do it.
Hey, I'm trying to think what straight comic I would have sex with in our.
I didn't.
Who would I have sex with? No. And cut his name out for what he did last week. But well, I'll throw out. You know who I'll put in because he's so sweet and he has nice arms. Zach Silverman.
That is huge. I'll text him right after.
Yeah,
this. He's
please
gonna
do.
be so happy.
I'm gonna say
hear
Zach
that.
Silverman. I feel like because we both just get through it and we'd be like, let's just move on.
We both just get through it.
We'd have a good time. I'd be like, I love the arms.
But wouldn't
please leave
wouldn't
that
you
in.
be fucking Zach Silverman?
we can just
Yeah.
jerk off. I don't know why everyone thinks everything has to be
Yeah,
anal. Like
I
not
agree.
everything.
It does.
Okay, so
It does.
No, whatever
Here's
happened to
this,
just
like-
hand stuff and looking into each other's eyes?
Yeah,
you
that-
know,
that's
under a
beautiful.
desk at art class. Yeah, that's
okay.
the best.
Okay, Seattle. Okay,
Just busting in my fucking
our last.
true religion.
It's funny that that was your question. Our last segment is: if you were a gay man, would you rather have sex with me or Colton?
And I'm going to
Colton's
be bottoming. He'll be topping. We both do oral.
You'd be bottoming and you'd be topping.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, this.
Well, I guess now that we've said that, if we're both doing oral,
You can just get oral.
cannot call him a faggot, or else you won't get
That's
fucked.
true. Yeah.
I won't.
But
get
you can
to
call
get
me a
fucked.
faggot the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Okay, I like that
You only call
part.
me a faggot if I'm sucking your dick, not if.
Who?
Not if I'm fucking you. I'd be like, who?
Okay, that's gonna be. You're gonna have to come back the next day to finish the job.
So in one of these situations, I'm getting my ass cream pied in.
But you're gay.
And I don't get to say faggot.
But also, you're.
And the other one, I get to fuck a nice wet hole and say faggot a whole bunch.
Say it.
Okay, fuck Colton. I'll be honest though. Here's the thing. Fuck, marry, kill. I fuck Colton.
God damn it!
I marry Dylan. And I kill myself. That's the move.
This happens every single week.
I really.
What? I gotta do.
Every-
I
every
gotta
single
do
thing else.
something about that.
They go like, I think Colton I'd like fuck you, and then like they look at me and they go, and I feel like we could like build a life together. I'm like, okay, it's crazy. And as we said one time, it's like it also doesn't make sense because Colton's literally married, and
Yeah.
I have.
You
know,
would be easier for me to introduce to people as my roommate, and I would just say you can't talk and stand 20 feet away. And I'd be like, see that
is
guy over
true.
there?
That is,
That's
but
my
people
roommate.
would love me.
Yeah, but I'd be trying to pretend I'm not gay.
Please come to the party. No.
No.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
want to. Colton regularly, Chip will be like, Colton, like my friends are downstairs. Will you come by and say hi? And he's like, no. He's like,
Really?
you're a nightmare.
Yeah, people would come over and you'd just be like doing a pull-up bar that's set up in the
No,
bathroom
wait.
doorway.
The time you're talking about, I was like, I had the flu. I was so sick, and Chip was having a party downstairs, and I was like, he's like, can you just come say hi to my friends? I go, no. Like, it's even crazy to me that you were having a party right now.
Yeah.
I'm so sick. No, I'm not coming downstairs. He goes, whatever. I was like, what?
Get a divorce, huh?
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing the podcast.
Whoa.
Do you have anything you want to promote?
No.
Hey, and me neither.
No, but you guys, I do want to say this, and I'm sure no one's ever told you that. I just want you guys to know that, like, dude, when I say gay, I never mean you guys.
Oh my God.
That's never what it meant. Growing up, when we said gay, it just meant, something that was stupid or lame. It never meant, so.
Well, your dad was right.
This
You
clip the other
fucking
day,
have
but-
no bars.
You understand
You
it?
just give it to it.
It's like never meant that. It was like, oh, you're reading a book. You're gay. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Dad, you should listen to this podcast I was on. I really let these two libtards have it.
Oh my God. All right. Well, you can
It's
follow the
just a
podcast.
word.
You're crazy. Follow the podcast at Some of This Is Bad at
Colton Dowling.
Dylan P. Carlino, Jimmy Clifford, Spencer
Cavins.
Cavins.
And I'm having a
Cavins.
recording.
Spencer Cavins.
I've been saying Cavins.
Cavins.
All right, I got two things. I got a special coming up February 23rd. Come out and see it. And I do a podcast with Spencer. It's a history one called This Day in History.
Yeah.
I just knew he was gonna be so fucking mad if
If
you
you
didn't
didn't
say
plug,
anything.
yeah. This day in history, you gotta watch it. Also, when are you doing your special?
February 23rd.
It's coming out, or you're recording?
recording it. The
Come to the
last
crate.
time I recorded it,
Third time's the charm.
fourth time.
Fourth?
Yeah. First time was cocaine. Second time was kratom. Third time the
Okay. Come to the crowd.
You're right. Third
February
time,
20
third time, the guy who was recording it did let the wide run out on the first show. On the second show,
he fucked your thing up.
Yeah.
Huh? It was a good taping too. Yeah.
well, we'll do it again. Thank you
Run
guys
it
so
back.
much.
Please comment and share and sending love and follow us on all the
Oh, and if you want to
platforms.
see him get tucked, comment.
comment, tuck it.
Yeah, tuck it.
Bye.
Okay.